So if you had like a line broken in your lineage, or you're a bastard and you have no father, you're kind of like somewhat of an outcast. So, either which way you go, I mean, can they prove that they've had a line in a lineage that it had been unbroken and they had a complete lineage going back? It's just, I don't know, dude. It's kind of ridiculous to sit here and discuss these things. I don't know why it's so important.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, test. Look at that profile, John. Look at it. I have a strong profile. Look at that. Look at my profile. Very strong.
Yeah, I think Jay was making the point that you should probably just, go to the gym and read a book and just STFU. Because at the end of the day, entropy tells you that life is just a process of breaking down. So what people are really doing is they're trying to talk about something, but what they're doing is talking about something. And again, thus, every room is just a room full of dumb, low IQ people talking about nothing, wasting time. That's what people are doing here. And so I think there's a way to essentially create a black hole and take all the dumb conversations on this app and just bootleg them and utilize it for what it is, free content. But the problem is the content doesn't set you free. It imprisons you. So I want to repackage the prison and redistribute the prison.
Well, we're talking about a people from like 2,000 years ago, and they're talking about like genealogy here. So let me unpack Deuteronomy for you. A bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, even to his 10th generation shall he not enter into the congregation of the Lord.
What do you think of the beard
any single
here?
time, at any point in time over the past 2,000
John,
years, any one of these gentlemen,
I think I should keep it.
has been bastardized at any point in their generation.
And how are
you going to trace that back, and how are you going to verify it? So you're kind of screwed at that. So you're right, dude.
Singing bye bye, Mr. Clubhouse, blue sky.
There's nothing worse than not having contentment. Contentment is the greatest defensive weapon anyone can possibly have. And what's important to know is there's only the now. There is no tomorrow.
It's not the best weapon against AIDS or herpes. That, my friend, is a prophylactic.
Some people take PrEP, and some people take Valtrex.
Valtrex is the shit.
And some people have herpes on their middle finger. Well, some people have herpes on their face. Some people get shot in the ear.
Some people have herpes on their personalities, and they go in Clubhouse and they make everyone break out and itch.
Do you think Michael Crooks is buried in a cemetery somewhere, or did they dispose of his body in an incinerator?
I do not know.
It's an important question to know. This guy is like a historically important person. He almost blew the president's head off. You'd think we would want to maybe figure some things out about Michael Crooks and not just forget about the guy. He did something. Some people did something. Who was the associations? What's the investigation? I mean, there's a lot of things that Trump has gotten into office, but he has said nothing. It's all just a bunch of executive orders, but we've learned nothing. It's all just state secrets. I mean, that's what it is. Historically, every fucking major historical period, I'm sure there's major state secrets, but Trump is not setting us free fast enough. That's my opinion. If you want a MAGA America, that means increase our liberty. Give us the ability to round up illegals and pay us $15,000 per head. It's a joke. I'm trying to create some comedy bits here.
The late stage capitalism does not